Hey my friends, welcome back to Owlets Tarot. I'm Jason. Thank you so much for joining me and as always sharing your time and your energy with me. Scorpio, I've made you wait long enough. What's this camera doing? Scorpio, I've made you wait long enough. This is your July reading, but these readings are timeless, so we click on them when we're meant to. My energy's been off this month due to a loss. So I appreciate your patience. Two cards wanted to come off the bottom for subconscious energy, and then crowning the read. All right. So what do we have? We start out the read with postponement. Traditional deck, this would be the Four of Swords. Card about that need for a bit of rest and reprieve. A welcome breath. But here, with this energy of postponement and the feeling that I get from the card and looking out at the rest of the read, I definitely think that there is some depression. Could be connected to a pregnancy, because we do have the Empress here, as well as the Seven of Pentacles, but just the figure. But from the Four of Swords into the Five of Cups in this deck, it's called clinging to the past. There's definitely a sense, I mean, right down to the boxes. I had an itch. Right down to the boxes. It's very clear to me that there's some depression, anxiety, underlying mental dis-ease of some kind. That has either been going on for a while now or has been brewing for a while now, and has begun to manifest in various ways in your life. What Spirit is asking for you to remember is that a lot of this sense of mental dis-ease that you are experiencing could have a lot to do with the postponing, facing certain emotions, not properly healing, perhaps being there for others, almost throwing yourself into it as a way of coping. But nothing actually gets really opened up for you. Nothing gets fully felt. I'm just feeling like there's an avoidance of the grieving process. But with this Five of Cups energy, there is definitely a sense of the focus being too much on what's gone, and the focus needs to be shifted toward all that you have and all that you have to be grateful for. Allow this Empress energy, this energy of creativity, to be this clearer, brighter, more opulent window. Perhaps for some of you there's a window of opportunity that you don't want to let pass, because there is some passion project here for some of you, that some of you are getting started. You're not saying too much about it, playing the cards close to the chest, but you're being guided by your intuition. You're listening to that inner voice, having patience, making sure that you're doing everything by the book, having planted those seeds. You're patiently waiting, while caring for. The harvest. You're waiting for the harvest. So this is a period of skill building. That ties in with this creativity and this business venture for some of you. Which has nothing but good luck surrounding it. This is innocence in a standard deck. We're looking at the star card. So it's almost like a yes, young grasshopper. You have listened well. You may go forth. Okay. Crowning the read, we've got the Lovers. And underscoring the read, we've got the Burden and Silence, which is the Moon card in this deck. Now see, I, in a couple readings, had been calling this the Moon card. It is not. So, if you were confused during that part of the reading, you had a right to be. So was I, evidently. So for some of you, there's a reminder here to acknowledge your feelings, your emotions. You may need to talk to somebody, and you might gain some benefit from that, because there is a sense that there's overwhelm for some of you. And when we're overwhelmed with depression and anxiety, it can be hard to know where to start. It can be hard to find the words. So what I'm saying is just make sure that you have support. Support can come in, many forms, but you definitely need to be open with your loved ones. And perhaps consider talking to somebody, because it feels like a real heavy flow of emotion. And this clinging to the past, it doesn't feel like you so much clinging to the past. It's a past that's kind of clinging to you on a subconscious level, and that can be hard to manage on your own. Creativity and a chance to build and grow something is in the ethers for you during this time. Make sure that you're calmly tuned in to your inner voice, to your intuition, and make sure that you're keeping the hope alive. Make sure that you're remaining rational, but that you're seeing the magic and the beauty in your day-to-day. Because from the first card to the last card, that's quite a beautiful transformation. Now this overscoring energy of the Lovers, I feel has a lot to do with self-love, has a lot to do with a reminder to love the inner child, to forgive yourself in the same way you'd forgive others. We're all crueler to ourselves than just about anyone else. So this is a reminder to, acknowledge that, look at that, and remedy that. Because you are feeling the burden. You are feeling the dangerous comforts that silence and retreat can bring for the wrong reasons. It can just turn into more problems. Perhaps some of you are feeling silenced. But I feel like it's more because you're not speaking up. But in the traditional tarot, the Six of Swords is about leaving the burden and the drama behind. It's about taking the things that you've learned, hopping in that little boat and rowing away from the bullshit. And there's a sense of mystery a sense of the unknown, and a call to embrace the unknown, to make yourself as comfortable as possible with the unknown this month. I don't have any oracle cards out for you, for heaven's sake. All right, for Scorpio. Got anger. Anger and forgiveness. Beautiful. So this is what we were talking about in terms of feeling your emotions. Feeling like you have a safe space to feel your emotions. Everyone needs that sacred space where they feel that they're allowed to say anything, and there's no repercussions, there's no judgment, there's just validation, there's just being heard. That's what I'm feeling you need more than anything right now, is that space to express in a constructive manner your emotions, your anger, some emotions that perhaps didn't even necessarily need to turn into anger, but by repressing and not saying anything, it became something that there was ruminating on. And this is about forgiving the other person, and it's also about forgiving yourself. It's very important to forgive yourself for any and everything. Bottom of the deck, we've got psychic development. So highly, highly intuitive energy in you, Scorpio. Top of the deck, changes. Which is nice to see with the energy of the Empress. We've got the High Priestess and the Star card, which is not this card, but this card. The Seven of Pentacles, though, as well. An acknowledgement of the changes that you're going through. But the changes seem to be in your favor as long as you're willing to go on that inner journey. With a clear remembering that sometimes the only way out is through. All right. That'll be a Soul Truth card. the deck, underscoring energy via the subconscious. Take from it whatever you intuitively feel that you're meant to take from it. Top of the deck. Crowning the read. Okay. Just grab you oracle from The Wild Offering by Tasha Silver. Ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. All right, my friends, I hope these messages weren't too scattered. And again, I apologize for getting to your reading so late this month. I thank you for your understanding, because I know just about everybody that watches my content is incredibly kind and understanding. So thank you guys. Anything you need to know about the channel is down in the description box below. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because that helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. And remember to tell those that you care about how much you care about them. Until we see each other again, my dear friends, take great care of yourselves. All right? Take care of those around you. I love each and every one of you. For sharing your valuable time with me, and sharing your energy with me, and sharing this space with me, and sharing your respect with me, and helping me achieve my dreams. You're all appreciated. So until next time, dear friends, stay well.